So my simulator theory does share some characteristics with simulation theory in that fact. But the biggest distinction is that in a simulation, the agent, like the person, doesn't have any free will. They're basically controlled by the parameters, by the rule sets, by the algorithms. They are just along for the ride, and their behaviors, their actions don't have any, impact on the final outcome. Whereas in the simulator theory, just like when the pilot goes in the flight simulator, he might go in with a mission. He might go in and say, okay, I want to work on this, I want to try this. But once he's in there, he has free will to navigate and do whatever he wants. You have free will. So you can set a path, but then you have free will to wiggle around as you see fit. And that's how the simulator theory actually perfectly combines determinism and free will. Because part of your experience in the simulator might be deterministic. You might have come into this, and I believe that you do, with a set of missions and ideas and goals that you hope to accomplish at a consciousness level. But when you're in here, you have the free will to get to those outcomes in any way you see fit, or to completely change your course. And I believe that we do have part of ourselves that exists outside of the simulator. I call it the higher self, the totality of you in all of your lifetimes, that does guide you. So imagine the pilot that goes into the flight simulator. Imagine before he went into that flight simulator, he consulted with his team, his co-pilot. He said, all right, co-pilot, last time we went flying, I realized I was a little rusty on XYZ, so I'm gonna go into the simulator and I'm gonna work on XYZ. And the co-pilot says, hey, good idea. And they put together a game plan. And then the pilot steps into that flight simulator, closes the cockpit, and now he's on his own. Okay, well, that co-pilot still exists. That co-pilot is still outside the simulator, watching on the screen, saying, okay, you're doing good, buddy. But wait a minute, why are you going over here? Remember, we said we were gonna work on XYZ, so why are you going over here and doing ABC? And that co-pilot might even have a little mic where he can kind of whisper in and be like, hey, buddy, remember our mission, remember what we came in here to do. I really think that that is our connection to our higher self, and that we do have somebody outside of the simulator helping us, coaching us, watching us. They understand that it's a free will simulator, so they're not going to impede on our free will, but they are there to guide us. And I think that we all feel that.